Well, I guess that was the ending that time. Is
All
there
of his
something?
co-workers were gone.
Is there something
What
else, or
could
should
it
I go on the
mean?
cargo lift now?
Stanley decided to
this
go
is
to the meeting
interesting.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New. Okay, you know, fuck the cargo elevator for now. New. I have to see
Good.
this.
You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay, what I love about this, normally he's annoyed when you go off track from his story, but now he's excited by it.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes,
The end is never the
Isn't
end,
this
again.
far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
This is awesome. The graphics actually look a little better. It's a nice... This is amazing. 4 2s. That's clever. The Stanley Parable 2. Nice desk. Nicer looking place than Stanley worked at. Investor Showcase.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Couch does look a bit uncomfortable though. Taste the sequel. Never thought I'd say those words. At least not sequitur. Nice TV screens. Dude, this office looks so much nicer than the OG shit, honestly. The other one's boring and bland. This one's like, I don't know, nicer. To me at least. Is this my new office? They're back. 2 doors. Well, double doors, not 2 doors.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them.
Which is exactly what
It'll all work
1
itself
was.
out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
You know, I wouldn't doubt it if the devs are actually doing a Stanley Parable 2, and if this is legitimately like what they've got on it so far, and that they're legitimately wanting player feedback. Scrum, design pitch, break, pitch design, what? Number 2 chat. They're really hammering down the whole 2 thing. I'm surprised I haven't seen it in Roman numerals by now. Valued investors. This way to the show floor. I consider myself a valued investor since I bought this game, so... New features. New content. Expo Hall 2. 22222222222. Can I sit down? I can't sit down? You son of a bitch. Oh? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, even better. The red carpet to the staircase. And the red stool top. And the red... Ooh. This looks like an audition.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Holy shit. The bucket. Reassurance bucket. The Stanley Parable 2. Office decorations, the Stanley Parable reassurance bucket, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Wait, which button is that? The button. Oh, here's the button. Wait. Which one of these sounds the most entice? Wait. Merch. No way. Hang on. I want to test this out. No way. I'm actually going to scan that QR code right now, and I really want to see if it's legitimate. If it is, oh my god. No fucking way. It's legitimate. It brings you to the official website. That QR code right there. A sequel, huh? Watch our helpful and informative video to learn more about the Stanley Parable, what the journey ahead is. Okay, I'm not going to watch that video here, but I will watch it later on. So it leads you to their website, which leads you to a video, but I'm not going to watch the video right here. Because, you know. But I will watch it, and I will talk about what it is. So I will watch that. That's a real QR code. That's awesome. And let me guess, that's Stanley, yeah? Ducket decorations. I'm gonna do, what's the button? Hear your name in the game. I'll do the button.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
We'll see. Road to the perfect button. So are those just testers? Let's see if it actually says my name. And even then my real name, or... Hang on. It says the name of the...
Jim. Sorry, I should clarify.
That's not my name.
Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay,
all right,
here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
No,
if so,
I'm...
then please step forward and press the button.
Fuck it. Now, if it'd be funny as hell if my name was, it's not Jim, but like if it was Jim, this would be funny as hell.
Jim. Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
He's like a fucking child at a candy store.
Jim. Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If
Third
this
time.
were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
All right. So then what, the bucket? Oh, I explore all these right now, don't I? I assumed each one of these led to its own ending.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Nah, do it legitimately. Infinite hole. Let's go to the bucket. Well... No, let's go to the decorations.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
The first one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy
Motherfucker.
12th birthday, step-niece it is.
Step-niece? The fuck's a step-niece?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision, we're moving on. Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Yeah, true point. The jump circle. Fuck it.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
So I guess you could technically keep... I thought you had to jump all at once. Oh well. You couldn't have given me more at least. Each of those clicks is me trying to jump. Free trophy. Q. Bullshit.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
No shit?
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Fair enough. Let's go back to the bucket, maybe?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Well, the bucket is one of them. Oh, collectibles. That sounds more interesting to me. Holy shit.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Let me guess. These are actually going to be part of the game now. To collect all these bastards. 1 of 6. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. Collect them all.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Epilogue. Infinite hole, office decorations. What about this bucket? Where's B2? What about that bucket? Ah, the reassurance bucket. There we go.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well,
What?
I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Alright, I'm game.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort,
No.
even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Makes you look like a janitor.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to do with this bucket?
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
I don't
That really
think so.
should be an award if it isn't already.
I don't think it is. But how do I get to that upper level? Yeah, I want to check out everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold off on the infinite hole. Because I'm pretty sure it's probably an ending considering the fact that it's a motherfucking infinite hole.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Why would that be a stunning leap forward? Fuck it.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Oh.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Well. My assumption is that if you don't go to the surface, the game ends. I'm gonna go to the upper level. Not bad. I don't know who that is. I get it, no screenshots. Wait a minute. I just took a screenshot just to see if you would say anything about it, and he
So,
didn't.
Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work.
If there is going to be a
There's
Stanley Parable
definitely
2,
a
I
good
want all of
game in
these to
there
actually
somewhere.
be in it.
Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay.
Yeah, that was just everything
this is much
just jumbled
better.
together.
I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
It's basically the same. Oh, there's a
Who am I
collectible down
kidding,
there.
Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
I almost like to say this must be commentary
really
on
tremendous
game
title
sequels
screen.
like
title
Cough
screen
Cough,
that says
Resident Evil
with
4.
bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Holy shit. Holy shit, this is good. The curvature of the hallway reminds me of Animal Crossing. Holy shizners. No bullshit, I don't even want to begin the game. Like, no bullshit. So wait, is this actually the Stanley Parable 2 of this? I'm not even gonna start the game yet. Fuck that. I'm gonna sit here a little bit longer.